Yeah. All right. So I'm backwards. All right. Yeah. So I noticed that there's like I don't know what you call it, a situation, a predicament, circumstance, or way of thinking. I really don't know the proper name for it. Me personally, I call it the basketball syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Sierra was actually talking about the shit in one of her songs. She said, "I don't need me a basketball player." But let's be honest, she dated two rappers and a football player who was a quarterback. So she needed something. But here's what I'm trying to say is I've noticed that people, particularly females, that some guys sometimes, but I really haven't came across it more times than ever. But it's like, okay, I had this one female tell me one time, long time ago. She's like, yeah, I went on a date with who she say, Fabulous or something. And she just kept talking about that, like, yeah, I went on a date with Fabulous. And I'm like, nigga, okay, like what? Okay, the fuck you telling me for? Like that, like nigga, that was like how long ago? Like I could see if like you on a date with Fabulous, or he gave you a car or something, or he gave you and then you was paid. But I'm like, that bitch don't even got no car. But the most important thing to her that she like to say is, I went on a date with Fabulous. I'm like, yeah, you could have caught Fabulous on a lonely night, my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you never know. To me, the basketball syndrome is like when you had an experience, probably when you was younger, with like maybe somebody that you thought was the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It could have been a basketball player, a football player, a movie star. It doesn't even matter. You could have got a little bit of time with somebody you thought was the shit. And so now it's like your objective is, I ain't gonna say your objective, but you hold this comparison um throughout your life, or throughout a good portion of your life, until you just have to reach reality. And a lot of people suffer from this condition because there's a lot of different reasons why something like that could take place. And it could be one because you are of that stature on a daily day basis, where it's like, all right, cool, you'll attract this type of person, you'll attract that type of person, and they just consistently feeling you. Like what's that girl that be getting around, like a Laura Harvey, or what's the other girl that be getting around, a Sweetie, something like that. People who date in the industry or whatever. All right, cool. Then you got a proven track record. But there are aberrations though, and the aberration is something that just generally doesn't take place all the time. And that takes, like, for example, like, you know what I'm saying? You could have caught a brother on I don't know, a bad day. He could have been trying to cheat on his wife. He could have just not been feeling himself that day. He could have just been horny as hell and been like, hey yo, you, come over here. I done seen that before. I used to work at the club. So it's like, but then you use that little bit of minute experience, that fraction of your life, and I do mean fraction, a fraction of a fraction, as I like to say, and you use that to like compare or try to model as to what you're going for. And all the while you're doing that, you could be like ruining relationships that could be positive for you. You could be ruining opportunities, all types of shit, simply because you like, it doesn't live up to the standard of this, that, and the third type shit. Like, and really like ruining your fucking life. Right? It's just so many people, like, and I'm talking about not one in particular. I really mean this. It's so many people I know that have these what's the word, impractical standards, and it really subtracts from their happiness. Because when I was in counseling, the counselor said to everybody, you know what I'm saying, what's the use in going out with a dime chick if you only worth 2 cents? Now it takes her to get 5 different brothers just to equal up to that dime. And I always thought that was the realest shit he ever said, because it's like everybody be like, oh man, I paid her $25,000, took her to school, bought her a car, all this, and she gonna run off with another brother. That's a hardcore reality right there. You know what I'm saying? You could be, you know what I'm saying? Just because you a necessity don't mean you want it. And me personally, I know this personally. But yeah, so me, the basketball syndrome is like when you constantly comparing or trying to aim for something that you feel like you're worth, when in reality You could be tearing yourself down emotionally just from the chase alone, just from simply trying to, what up though? Just from simply trying to chase something that you can never put your hands on. That can be draining in and of itself. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to feel like, always thinking that, oh, this is the one. Oh, hell yeah, I got it this time. And then you don't got it. Then you try it again. That's an emotional roller coaster. All the while, it's a gang of good brothers and good sisters out here that is like, well, treat you right, do right by you, be loyal by you, you know what I'm saying? Respect you, pray for you, all that type of stuff. And it's like these impractical, I ain't gonna say impossible, but impractical standards is what keeps people locked in an unhappy place. And I think I'm gonna leave you at this. I think the biggest casualty of a situation like that is when you don't even know that you're in that scenario. You know what I mean? When you're not even aware that you're in that scenario. And some of the things, one of the most key important things that is evidence of that scenario is when people say something along these lines. They say, I'm not going to settle, I deserve better, it'll come with time. Like, how much time? It's been 5, 10, 20 years. How much time? You know, and that's a lot of females, they think that way. It's like, you know what I mean? But on the real, you deserve what you are. I'm putting it like that. You deserve what you are. So, male or female, like, I feel like if you athletic, you know, you take good care of your body, okay, you look good, okay, cool, you deserve that. So, I mean, if that's what you want, like, if you go to the gym every day, you take good care of your body and everything, and you want a woman that does the same, or you want a man that does the same, then by all means, hopefully you can align. I think a lot of females be like, oh yeah, I'll just dress up, do some nails, and, you know, do my hair and everything, and I can get a man like that. I mean, but what happens when some other female who is, like, you know, physically fit and all that take attraction to your man? Now you got pressure in your man mind, which he shouldn't, like, if he about you, but now you got pressure in your man mind, like, damn, you see what I'm saying? She looking good, and you over here like, shit, I don't gotta do shit. It don't work that way. See what I'm saying? So you get what you deserve. If you loyal, you deserve a loyal person. You know what I'm saying? If you look out for people, you deserve somebody who's gonna look out for you. If you smart, you know, and intelligent, you know, then you deserve to be with a smart, intelligent person. Y'all can make a power couple, a Jay-Z and Beyonce, a Michelle Obama and Obama. Like, you know what I'm saying? Barack. I'm Michelle and Barack, or whatever. But you get where I'm going with this. A lot of people say, I deserve better. But without even doing the math on the situation and asking yourself, but why though? Feel me? Birthday present for my baby. Let's see if this thing, it be working. Let's see if it'll stop the camera. Hey Google, stop the camera. Hey Google, stop the camera. Yeah, it don't work while I'm recording. It do be doing some things though. It's lit. Got my baby on there. Can y'all see? My baby. See what I'm saying? Real walkie talkie.